Have you ever strolled past a towering skyscraper, a beautifully crafted bridge, or a jaw-dropping mansion and thought, wow, humans are such incredible builders? Well, here's a little twist for you. Some of the greatest architects in the world aren't human at all. Yup, you heard that right. They don't use cranes, bricks, or blueprints. Instead, they rely on instinct, teamwork, and some of the most ingenious survival strategies that nature has ever created. These remarkable animals have been honing their building skills for millions of years, long before humans even thought of stacking stones together. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of animal architects and the incredible homes they create. Trust me, you won't just be impressed. You'll be absolutely blown away. But before we jump into this wild adventure, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the notification bell so you never miss another journey into the wild side of life. Let's kick things off with the beaver, often dubbed nature's master engineer. Beavers are not just builders, they're landscape artists. These furry little creatures don't just create homes, they reshape entire ecosystems. With their sharp, ever-growing teeth, they gnaw through trees and branches, dragging them through the water to construct impressive dams. Just picture it. These dams slow down river flow, creating calm ponds that become their safe neighborhoods. It's like they're building their own little paradise. In the center of these serene ponds, beavers construct their lodges around dome-shaped structures made of sticks, mud, and leaves. And get this, the only entrances are underwater, which keeps predators like wolves, foxes, or even curious humans at bay. Inside, there's a dry, cozy living chamber insulated with shredded wood and grass. It's like a snug little home away from home. But here's the really fascinating part: by creating these wetlands, beavers don't just benefit themselves, they also help other animals thrive. Fish flourish in the still waters. Ducks find perfect nesting spots, frogs breed in abundance, and plants bloom like crazy. In a way, beavers are not just architects, they're also environmental designers, restoring ecosystems without ever drawing a single plan. How cool is that? Next up, let's talk about the weaverbird, the perfectionist of the avian world. Found in Africa and parts of Asia, these small, brightly colored birds are the true artists of nest building. They create some of the most intricate nests you'll ever see. Using strips of grass, palm leaves, and plant fibers, the male weaverbird weaves a spherical or oval-shaped nest, often hanging from the tip of a thin tree branch. It's like a little masterpiece in the trees. The weaving is tight, with every blade placed at the perfect angle, making it not just beautiful, but also incredibly functional. The entrance is cleverly positioned at the bottom to make it hard for sneaky predators like snakes to enter. But here's where it gets dramatic. The female bird is the ultimate critic. She inspects the nest thoroughly, and if she's not impressed, she simply abandons the male, forcing him to dismantle his creation and start from scratch. Talk about pressure. It's like the animal kingdom's version of a home inspection with zero tolerance for poor workmanship. Can you imagine? Now, if you think skyscrapers are solely a human invention, let me introduce you to the African termite. These tiny insects, often no more than half an inch long, build colossal mounds that can tower up to 30 feet tall. Imagine if a human built a building 1,000 times taller than themselves. That's the termite equivalent of constructing the world's tallest skyscraper. But it's not just about size. These mounds are marvels of climate control. Termites live underground, farming fungus for food. The mound's shape and network of vents allow fresh air to circulate, while keeping the temperature and humidity stable even under the scorching African heat. Scientists have studied termite architecture to inspire better, energy-efficient building designs for humans. Isn't that mind-blowing? Think about if these insects have been solving air conditioning problems for millions of years without burning a single drop of fuel. They're like nature's little engineers, showing us how to build smarter, not harder. Let's now dive beneath the waves and meet one of the most artistic architects, the male pufferfish. Off the coast of Japan, this small fish, only about 5 inches long, creates massive circular patterns in the sandy ocean floor. These stunning designs can be up to 7 feet wide, over 100 times the fish's size. The male uses his fins to sculpt perfect ridges and valleys in a symmetrical pattern, decorating them with shells and coral fragments. It's like he's creating an underwater art gallery. But why go through all this effort? The purpose is to attract a mate. Female pufferfish inspect these sandy castles, and if they're impressed, they choose the builder as their partner. Scientists believe the ridges help protect the eggs by reducing ocean currents. So, it's part art, part engineering, and part romance proof that love can inspire some of the most beautiful architecture on Earth. Isn't that sweet? If stealth and surprise are your style, then you'll admire the trapdoor spider. This 8-legged engineer digs a vertical burrow in the soil, lines it with silk to make it smooth and sturdy, and then constructs a perfectly camouflaged door made of silk, soil, and plant material. The door is hinged with silk and blends perfectly with the surroundings, making it nearly invisible. The spider hides behind it, holding onto silk trip lines connected to the entrance. When an unsuspecting insect walks by, the vibrations alert the spider. In a lightning-fast move, the door bursts open and the prey disappears into the darkness. It's not just a home, it's a hunting trap, security system, and hideout all in one. Talk about multitasking. Moving from hunters to farmers, we have the leafcutter ants, who build sprawling underground cities. These industrious ants cut leaves into small pieces and carry them back to their nests, not to eat directly, but to use as compost for farming fungus, their primary food source. Their underground tunnels can stretch for hundreds of feet and house millions of ants. They have separate chambers for fungus gardens, nurseries for larvae, trash dumps for waste, and even ventilation shafts to circulate air. Each worker knows its job, and together they function like a perfectly coordinated construction crew. It's like a bustling metropolis down there. Then there's the African mole rat, a creature that may not look like much, but lives in one of the most organized underground communities in the animal world. Their tunnels have specialized sections, storage rooms for tubers, sleeping chambers for different members of the colony, and even toilet areas to keep the living quarters clean. What's more, these tunnels are built with ventilation in mind, allowing fresh air to flow despite being completely sealed underground. Talk about a well-thought-out home. And let's not forget wasps and hornets, who use chewed-up wood fibers mixed with saliva to make paper-like nests that can hang from tree branches or nestle inside walls. The architecture is mathematically precise, with hexagonal cells providing maximum strength and efficiency. Each cell is perfectly identical in size, a level of precision human builders would envy. It's like they're little architects with a PhD in design. These homes are more than just shelters, they're survival strategies, dating back millions of years, shaped by evolution and perfected over countless generations. Every stick, every tunnel, every carefully placed grain of sand serves a purpose. Whether it's keeping out predators, attracting mates, controlling temperature, or farming food, each design reflects the needs and creativity of its builder. Isn't it amazing how nature works? So the next time you walk past a bird's nest tucked into a tree spot, a beaver dam stretching across a stream, or even see a small spider web glistening in the morning light, pause and think about the engineering genius that went into creating it. These are not just homes, they are living works of art, built by architects who don't go to school, don't use rulers, and don't read instruction manuals. They just know. If you loved exploring these unbelievable animal homes, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who loves nature's wonders as much as you do. And here's your question for the day. You could magically shrink yourself and live inside any animal home. Which one would it be? Would you choose the warm, floating beaver lodge, the swaying nest of the weaverbird, or the underwater palace of the pufferfish? Drop your choice in the comments, and let's see which one wins the title of most desirable animal home. Until next time, keep your eyes open. You never know what amazing architecture might be hiding right under your nose.